Know how to protect yourself. Local 12's Paula Toti shows us how one business owner and hundreds of others learned this costly lesson the hard way.
Robert Brady Jr. has worked in his family's heating and cooling business for 10 years.
You're making sure the parts are ordered correctly, finances, payroll, human resources. I try to do it all.
Including dealing with debt collection services.
We hired a subcontractor to do the electrical work. We had a couple of issues with whether or not we felt that they had done it correctly.
He admits his company didn't pay right away as they disputed the job, so he wasn't surprised to get a call from a collection service. But this was unusual.
He was threatening. He was contacting my employees. When they would answer the phone, he would say that he would tell them the company was going under. And this was all over $4,000 or $5,000. It was so minimal. And so at the time I laughed about it.
The owner of the debt collection agency was Neil Madison.
He was going to come take my car from me. He was going to repossess my car. I was going to get a ride home from one of my employees, and how embarrassing was that going to be? And again, it didn't bother me.
Eventually, Brady sent Madison $5,000. The company claimed they didn't receive that money, so they would need a cashier's check. Days later, Brady was out $10,000. And he wasn't alone. 600 victims lost $6 million. Instead of returning it to the business owners who hired his company, Madison kept it all for himself.
There were numerous small mom-and-pop American businesses who were forced out of business once the debt was paid.
Brady even got a call from the subcontractor who hired Madison.
And they asked if we had paid it, and I said actually he got it twice from us. And they still, to this day, never got any money from it.
Neil Madison pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 8 years in prison. There is a website that lists debt collection rights for all consumers. This includes no early morning or late calls, no verbal abuse or dire threats. We have a link at local12.com. Paula Toti, Local 12 News.
Bringing